Deep inside an ancient tomb, a story of love, of sacrifice, and of a tragic misunderstanding is about to begin. And it all starts with a single choice, one that seems destined to seal two fates together forever. Those are the words of a young man, young Guo, as he makes a final, desperate decision. You see, his mentor, the woman who raised him, Xiaolongnu, she's re-entering her ancestral tomb to face their enemy, and he follows her, ready to seal them all inside. He even thinks to himself, "This is my last time seeing the stars." And so the choice is made. With a resounding crash, a massive slab of stone seals the only exit to the outside world. And in that moment, everything changes. Yang Guo, he's chosen to die right there with Xiaolongnu rather than even think about living without her. So now, the three of them, Yang Guo, Xiaolongnu, and their mortal enemy, Li Moqiu, are entombed together. But what he doesn't know is that this act of pure devotion has an unintended consequence, one that's about to unravel a sacred lifelong vow. Because you see, this very act of sacrifice, it unknowingly shatters a promise that was supposed to last a lifetime. Xiaolongnu, as the heir to the Tomb sect, is bound by this incredibly strict oath. It forbids her from ever leaving the tomb and from ever finding love. And that red cinnabar dot on her arm, well, that's the physical symbol of this lifelong commitment to solitude. But what if that oath had a secret, a loophole? Well, faced with what seems like certain death, their enemy Li Moqiu corners them. She points her sword right at Yang Guo's throat and forces a terrible choice upon him. She asks him, "You or her? Who dies?" And without even a moment's hesitation, he just looks at Xiaolongnu and declares, "Naturally, I die." You see, the founder of the Tomb sect, she never believed any man could be so selfless. So she built a secret exception right into the oath. And the irony of it all is that it's Li Moqiu, their enemy, who reveals it. Yang Guo's pure, selfless love has just completely unintentionally given Xiaolongnu a freedom she never, ever knew was possible. So, with their enemy taken care of for the moment, they start to venture into the deepest parts of the tomb. And it's there that they begin to unearth secrets that have been hidden for, well, for generations. It turns out the tomb itself is basically a monument to a tragic, unspoken love affair. The founders of two rival martial arts schools, Wang Chongyang and Lin Xiaoyang, they were destined for each other, but pride and competition kept them apart. After Lin Xiaoyang died in this very tomb, completely heartbroken, Wang Chongyang secretly returned to leave one final message. So as they're exploring, they lie down in one of the empty stone coffins, and that's when they see it. Engravings on the inside of the lid. They follow these clues, and it leads them to a hidden mechanism that opens up the floor of the coffin. And down below, there's a secret chamber holding not just powerful martial arts techniques, but something far, far more valuable. And there it is. Etched right onto the ceiling is a map carved by Wang Chongyang himself, and it details a secret waterway leading out of the sealed tomb. Just like that, the finality of that dragonstone is just erased. Suddenly, a shared fate of death becomes a possible future of life together in the outside worlds. But just as that hope begins to dawn, it's brutally extinguished. An unexpected visitor arrives, and they set in motion a chain of events that is just devastating. It's Yang Guo's crazed adoptive father, Ouyang Feng. He wants to teach his son powerful martial arts in secret, so he paralyzes Xiaolongnu with a pressure point strike so she can't, in his words, eavesdrop. Then he leads Yang Guo away, leaving her completely defenseless, in the dark. And it's in this moment of total vulnerability, that another man finds her. A Taoist priest sees her there, helpless, and he seizes the opportunity. She's paralyzed, she can't see in the darkness, and she can't speak. So when she feels the touch of a man, she can only assume, she has to assume it's Yang Guo finally acting on the love that they both feel. And so, in her mind, a horrific violation is tragically, terribly misinterpreted as a profound act of intimacy. And this is where it all leads, the final, catastrophic misunderstanding. A conversation where two people are speaking from two completely different realities, and neither one has any idea of the other's truth. The next morning, Yang Guo finds her and releases her from the paralysis, and she's just full of love and joy.
She tells him he can no longer call her aunt because last night he made her his wife. But he is just utterly confused. He spent the entire night learning Kung Fu with his adoptive father. He has absolutely no idea what she is talking about.
So to prove what she believes happened, she shows him her arm, the symbol of her lifelong vow of chastity. That red dot, it's gone. To her, this is the ultimate, undeniable proof that they are now united. But for young Guo, well, it just adds to his complete and total bewilderment.
And his panicked denials, him saying things like, no, you can't be my wife, I'm not worthy. Well, she doesn't hear that as innocent confusion. To her, it sounds like a cruel, sudden rejection. She remembers that cynical warning from Limo Chu that a man's affection can turn cold in an instant. And she truly believes he has used her and is now just callously casting her aside.
Completely heartbroken, believing the love he professed was all a lie, she delivers her final words to him. Without a single extra word of explanation, totally convinced that he has betrayed her, she just turns and walks away. And she leaves him there, completely alone and utterly devastated. And that's how their story is shattered. It's not because of a lack of love, not at all. It's shattered by a chasm, created by unspoken trauma and tragic misinterpretation. The one truth that could have saved them was never revealed, leaving behind only the wounds that silence can inflict.